So in terms of what benefits the interop and testing platform brings to the service providers, one of the major benefits would be the time that it takes for service providers to onboard downstream vendor APIs. If you look at the past, let's say 6 months or a year of a period, typical service provider might have onboarded 2 to 3 vendors using standardized or proprietary APIs. With the use of onboarding interop platform, you could increase that number tenfold. So in the same amount of time, you would be looking at onboarding 20 to 30 service providers. So it would help save a lot of time. The second is the cost of development and the resources required. Um, because what happens is most of the testing for APIs happens in pairs, buyer and seller pair. And if you do not have a standardized test bed to test, you would invariably be able, would have to take a window from a fellow partner provider and then go in and test these APIs. That takes time. And sometimes the other partners are not in the same time zone. uh, Overlapping time zone is not possible, and that leads to increase of the window in which you can test. With the OIT platform, uh, service providers can just go and test their developed using an emulator, a buyer and seller emulator, uh, and that also helps streamlining the development process. So when you actually go and test with a partner, about 80% of your development is already done. So the amount of time it takes for onboarding of a new partner API, that reduces drastically. So those are two key benefits that would be driven out of that. And of course, for certification of these APIs, they would be consistent to a particular release. Like for example, right now we are looking at the Billy release, and the certification would be done in accordance with a particular release. Once you have a certified API, it kind of gives you the confidence that you will be able to make it work and interop with any other provider who also has the same certification for that release. So it's quite significant in that terms.